One of the challenges that students face when they enter college is the fact that they often are placed below transfer level when entering college. And so this presentation, this topic is looking at ways to accelerate student success. At the Kern Community College District in the fall of 2016, looking at this chart, the majority of its students were placed 1, 2, or 3 levels below transfer in both English and math courses. For example, at Bakersfield College, 42% of its students were placed 3 levels below transfer in math courses. At Cerro Coastal Community College, only 26% of its students entering freshmen were placed at transfer level English or English composition. At Porterville College, 38% of students were placed 2 levels below transfer in mathematics. So looking at it from this angle, the majority of the students entering this fall semester in these 3 colleges were placed in remedial or basic skills courses. And so this can be frustrating for any student, especially those who may have just recently came from high school. And so this issue is of a great concern, and because of the time factor that's involved in getting through college. Instead of spending 2 years at a community college, a student could spend 4 to 6, which is longer than what is necessary. And so because the longer it takes for a student to be in a basic skills course, the less likely they will proceed on to the next level of college level courses and eventually to graduate. And this costs money, but also the time involved. And there's a frustration factor that may even be there because the students are feeling frustrated of all the different things they have to do, even though they already know how to do them. So the goal here will be to find ways to improve or increase the number of students who are eligible to take college level math and English courses. So who should be at the table? Who should be at the table to discuss and to collaborate and to address this issue? Primarily the college faculty and the college counselors. This is a faculty-driven issue, and so therefore the college faculty and counselors alone can make a decision as to how they should look into placing students into college courses, specifically math and English. Others should be at the table, but do not necessarily have an influence as to how the placement level should be set, are the college administrators, but they can look at it from a financial perspective, the costs it has on the college by offering multiple levels of remedial education, as well as the students themselves. And so primarily from this angle, the college faculty, math and English, as well as the college counselors and college administrators should be at the table, and to a certain extent the students, so they can discuss what can be done to address this significant issue. So what will be the driving forces? The driving forces of the college administrator, because they're looking at it from the financial perspective, but also from a completion perspective. But more importantly, the students. The students are frustrated, and so they will be the key voices in this issue. The restraining forces, of course, are most of the college faculty are not necessarily open to making any changes to placement levels in English and math, as well as the time factor that's involved to making any change in processes. The desirable deliverables or outcomes here will be that there should be other alternative or multiple measures into placing students into college courses. We should consider high school GPA, high school report cards as another mechanism into placing students in courses rather than just a placement exam. A high predictor is the fact that if they're successful in high school, there's a good chance they will be successful in college as well. Similarly, there should be another way into getting into transfer level courses besides what is already being offered. For example, through a pre-statistics course as a pathway into this transfer level statistics course. And so by looking from this perspective alone, there could be ways for which we can accelerate a success and shorten the number or the length of time students will stay and be in college, thus improving student success.